What's up guys, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Miles Morales today in a crouch position. Big baggy clothes, hoodie, sneakers. We'll try and get it all in. I'm on a landscape page, use a pencil eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast. So, easiest place to start in my opinion is this sort of section of hood where his head sticks out, right? So, center point of my page about here will come up and the head will be in like the top half, right? So we're just going to start with this sort of V shape to get us started, okay? Like an upside down V, or like a hill or an arrow sort of pointing up. So this is like the inside of his hoodie. So it just like curves around here as well. So it becomes nearly like a diamond, but this part is open. So his head is in here, right? So his chin just down about here, so you could just do like a straight enough sort of line, slightly curved, and then his jaw will come up the side this way. So heads always sort of remind me of like a shape of a balloon, right? So this is like his jaw, and then it'll come up side of his head and up underneath that hood like so, okay? So his eyes then are in under there, right? But he's kind of like, his head is tilted forward, right? He's got like an extreme sort of pose. So the eyes are kind of lower down in this space, right? They're not like here, they're a bit lower down, okay? So say we've got that Spidey diamond on the webbing. So just there, a little arrow pointing up. That's the start of his webbing, and then the eyes come out from here, and basically you'll do your big curved line going up, and it'll probably disappear under like the side of the hood there, right? And then it'll go down, touch sort of the side of his face, back around up into there, okay? So real big eyes now. And it like touches that side of his face there. Do the same thing on the other side. So we go up, I'm gonna go pointy. I mean, we want them to be the same level, you know, so if the hood is like slightly higher up, it doesn't matter. But as long as your eyes are about the same level, you'll be okay. And this like touches the side of his head again, comes right around, back up into there. Right, so this one like touches the hoodie, but that one's different. You can change the hoodie if you want it, but it looks more natural when like, because it's a real baggy hoodie, so it looks more natural if there's like one side that's slightly different, you know. So inside of his eyes are white, so you just go around, trace around that sort of section again, and then it comes down around on the inside to there. We do the same on this side. Go around, down into there. And then, so we can add some Spidey sort of webbing to his face. So say, right, so like we usually have one that comes up the center here. And then you'll have ones that come around the head going that way, and then that way, right? And then we'll do another one sort of coming up here maybe, right? And then the bottom part of this, so we have a line going in on that side and across the center of the webbing. And then the mouth lines come out from there. So just across his jaw, and then another one coming out underneath the mask here, and like roughly in the same spot over here. And then we have the cross webbing, right? So you'll have like, you could do a couple of layers of this. It's kind of up to you. You could do one or two. So we'll go right? And then it curves around here, so it goes down this way. And maybe we should see another one up the top if we're giving them even spacing, right? Might be just here. Then we have a couple on his mouth at the bottom. Right, so maybe one more. That way. Right, so his hoodie becomes like a jacket. So he's got like two collars for his jacket, right? So he's got a red hoodie, which hangs down. We'll just bring it down in here, and his hands sort of come across this and cover some of it up. This side maybe comes a little bit longer. And then the inside of the hoodie sort of goes like bumps sort of back in around the back of his head on the inside there. Like so, okay? That'll disappear like behind his head. Top of the hoodie, then we have a kind of a red collar that goes down behind his jacket. So we'll go follow this line up around here. Okay, this one's higher up because of his hand, so we can't see it all on this side. This one will just follow this like so, and then this comes around the top of his head, kind of pointy on the top, back down. Right, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Now you can do it sort of any shape you want. We'll give it a little bit of a border just here on the front, like that, and then maybe some like lines going up this way. So a little bit of anatomy here, so like neck muscles, and then chest, central line for his chest, collarbones going up this way because his shoulders are up high, so your collarbones always go towards your shoulder. He has really a big baggy jacket, right, with elbows that come along here, but we got like a collar for the green part of the jacket, sort of comes out and down this way, kind of disappears into here, and if you want you can put like a zipper line on the edge of it, and then just some fold lines and stuff, making it look like it's fabric. And we'll do another collar on this side, same sort of thing again. Doesn't have to be the exact same as the other side, you know, because clothing behaves asymmetrically, so it's not balanced. One side of a collar will usually be hanging different to another one. Right? So it's a useful sort of thing to know if you're doing a character and you want to make it like a bit more realistic. Do one side different to the other side. You don't have to be perfectly the same. Okay, so two hands and elbows resting on knees, right? So what we'll do is we'll do his folded jacket, so it's all these bumping lines, right, angles down to his elbow here, and real baggy hangs down, right, and his wrist is real skinny there. Okay, and then this wrist line goes that way, and then more folding. You could do sharp angles or curves, it's kind of up to you. Right, so this is his arm, and like his shoulder going this way, and armpit and stuff. And we'll do this over this side, but it's different position, it's kind of higher up. So we have one knee here and another knee like slightly higher up, about the height of the elbow. So that means his elbow on this side will be slightly higher up. So you just do like these angle lines. The elbow is higher on this side, see? And then this kind of just comes around his thigh. And like, so like goes in then here. And then we have the thin cuff, like this here. And then we have the lines for the fold of his jacket. All up inside here. And I'll put just a few more fold lines here as well. And we have some like straight lines on the cuffs, like that, right? You can do as much folding lines as you like, of course. So before I do the hands, I'll just get the knees in, so we have a rough idea. So the knee sort of comes out on this side here, and the knee will come out on this side here, okay? So very wide sprayed legs. Splayed, should I say, not sprayed. So then this comes down. Quite baggy now. So we'll go in here. So we got like, and this will be like, I have loads of fold lines and stuff on the inside of his sort of shin and leg here. And this will go down to his ankle at some point. So we'll have the bottom of this goes that way. And then this knee, so we've got like lots of folding lines. Okay, so hands, right? We get the hands in and then we'll sort of fill in the space in between. So the hand on this side seems easiest. So it just like hangs down real loose, right? And it comes down to his index finger just there. And then we have the middle finger. And then the ring finger. And then his pinky. Sort of just coming up the side here. Very thin. His wrist just going that way. So real long, exaggerated hands. And you could see like maybe some like finger just sticking out there at the back. And then like his pants kind of comes across here. Again, real bumpy and baggy. We'll have some lines that come down the middle. And there's trousers at the bottom, so it kind of comes along here. So his other hand then comes out, wrist comes out this way. Can we see a thumb here? I'm not sure. There's another line there. Okay, so wrist comes out there, and then the side of his hand down that way. Pinky sort of comes out this way, like so. Ring finger. Like that. Middle finger. The index. Like so. And then his thumb. Knuckles here. Goes up the back of his hand, like so. Okay, so then sneakers. So his pants kind of just goes back in this way, then underneath the fingers. Just before I do the sneakers. And then we have more webbing in there. And I think there's some webbing. There should be some webbing on his hands. So what way is that? Oh yeah, it's kind of black on top, and then the fingers, I think, just have webbing. So we do, right, so like the tongue of his sneaker here, and then it kind of just curves around like this, down. And then the front of it kind of bumps down for laces. Real chunky sort of fronts to them. And curves around the back like that. Okay, that's your general shape for his shoes there. And then we're going to go out from the back of his hand here. And then we're just going to copy this kind of. So bumps in, comes up, front, and then we get a bit just like bumpy here for where the laces are. It can be totally random, you know, just bump it a little bit. And then the tongue sort of comes around there. And we'll give some more sort of fold lines just here. He's flexible. That ankle goes in there real weird. So then, so we've got like some details on the sneaker. So this comes around the front like that. Same on this side. So, and then like the back heel there. Like the front of that comes around, and then there's like a, I'm sure they're normally Nikes, but they look like that in the picture I'm drawing from. Just like so. And then the laces at the front, so there's like lots of different ways you can do laces, but the easiest is just these diagonal lines that kind of crisscross one another. And then like some random line stitching on the side. That kind of a thing. And then we do the same on this side. Just random crisscross kind of lines here. And some stitching there. Get some more fold lines in there. Okay, and then I think we just have like webbing on his fingers. So what way is that? Yeah, okay, sure, we'll do it like carving around like a black section just here. And then we'll go just like around his fingers. Just to keep adding webbing. That's the one thing about drawing Spider-Man, the webs. Okay, so we'll go here as well. Like so. Okay, so then we need a spider on his chest. So it's like spray painted, right? So you just have this kind of weird blob sort of thing. So you just like the head of the spider, but it's kind of blobby, right? And you just do, so we'll go, it's kind of not like perfectly drawn in, so it makes it easier for us. 1, 2, okay, and then like the one coming out here goes like sideways, and it's like there's a big blob of paint coming around it. And then this one comes out from there and down. Again, big blob of spray paint. Like so, and then the circle that goes around it. Is just here, and it's all just colored in red. Okay, so it makes it easier for us because it's like real just blobby and spray painty. So then we just need some webbing on his body, and I think we're good to go after that. Where's like the end of his trousers? Maybe there, in there somewhere. So yeah, right, so some webbing on its chest. Let's do that. So say like we use the middle line for his chest here as one of them, so we'll let that go up that way, and then we'll put another one going down here and another one going down here, and this will go like underneath this way, and then maybe one going this way, and yeah, that way, another one say here, that way, on his neck, and then we need this sort of crisscross lines that come across here. You don't have to do too many. Just bumping across. Like so. Right, so that's pretty much it, I think. I think he has like something hanging down here. So like a piece of fabric. It's an AI generated image, so they tend to do like random stuff. That's kind of cool anyway. So like something here though. Maybe some textures and stuff on his clothing. Okay. Miles Morales, crouch pose. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.